Ancient Egypt, a land of mystery, power, and endless grandeur. The civilization that rose along the banks of the mighty Nile is one of the oldest and most influential in human history. But how did this incredible empire come to be? Let's explore the rise of ancient Egypt and how it became one of the most powerful empires in the ancient world. The birth of Egypt, unification and early dynasties. Long before Egypt's empire would conquer vast lands, it was divided. The land of Egypt was once two separate kingdoms. Upper Egypt to the south and Lower Egypt in the north. But around 3100 BCE, a ruler named Narmer, also known as Menes, achieved something extraordinary. He unified these two regions into one powerful kingdom. Narmer's victory is depicted on what we call the Narmer Palette, which celebrates the moment when the two lands were brought together. This was the birth of a unified Egypt, an event that Narmer founded Egypt's first dynasty and established Memphis as the capital. With this unity came the creation of a powerful, centralized government. Egypt's monarchy, embodied by the pharaoh, would be both political and divine, ruling not just as king, but as a living god on earth. Held forever shaped the destiny of the nation. The Old Kingdom, the age of the pyramids. As Egypt grew stronger, its rulers began to build monuments that would last millennia. The Old Kingdom, circa 2686-2181 BCE, is often called the Age of the Pyramids. Under the rule of pharaohs like Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, Egypt constructed some of the most awe-inspiring structures in the ancient world. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built by Khufu, is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and it remains a testament to the engineering genius of the Egyptians. These massive structures were more than tombs. They were symbols of the pharaoh's divine power, designed to ensure their safe passage into the afterlife. However, these monumental projects required vast resources and labor. Farmers, craftsmen, and workers all contributed to these immense feats of construction. It was a society that valued order, stability, and religious devotion, with the pharaoh at the center of it all. The Middle Kingdom, expansion and prosperity. After the fall of the Old Kingdom, Egypt entered a period of instability known as the First Intermediate Period. But the Middle Kingdom, circa 2040-1782 BCE, would restore Egypt to its former glory. Under Pharaoh Mentuhotep II, Egypt was reunified, and the country entered an era of prosperity. His period saw Egypt expand its borders southward into Nubia and establish control over key trade routes, bringing wealth from gold mines and luxury goods from neighboring regions. Pharaohs like Amenemhat II and Senusret III also bolstered Egypt's military might, securing the Nile's borders and protecting their trade interests. But the true hallmark of the Middle Kingdom was a renaissance in art, literature, and architecture, setting the stage for the great cultural achievements that would follow. The New Kingdom, the empire at its height. Now we enter the New Kingdom, circa 1570-1070 BCE. The Golden Age of Egypt, where the empire reached its peak. This was the age of pharaohs who were not just rulers of Egypt but conquerors of the ancient world. Thutmose III was one of Egypt's greatest military leaders. His campaigns extended Egypt's power into the Levant and beyond, from the Euphrates River to the Sudanese heartlands of Nubia. Egypt became a dominant force in the ancient Near East. At the same time, Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most remarkable rulers, proved that women could rule with great authority. Her trade expeditions brought exotic goods to Egypt, and her grand temple at Deir el-Bahari still stands as a symbol of her power. And then there's the legendary Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great. He led Egypt to victory in the famous Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites and cemented his legacy by commissioning monumental structures, including the temples at Abu Simbel. And then there's the legendary Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great. He led Egypt to victory in the famous Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites and cemented his legacy by commissioning monumental structures, including the temples at Abu Simbel.